we have a real 50-50 matchup on our hand, and I think, you know, the kind of X factor of having Electro out, Hampus in, is going to be an interesting thing to see for this NIP squad.
It definitely seems like a wild time to change a player, considering the rise that NIP have been in. But if anything, that makes me convinced that it is a good call. The fact that, you know, this team believes in it, and they're bringing in a new in-game leader despite success, and of course the level of familiarity between some of these players in this team, as mentioned on the desk. So yeah, let's keep our minds open. I'm going to remain positive here for NIP. But Vitality, man, we saw them yesterday. They look pretty damn good against Na'Vi, but right now they're getting shredded one by one. It's just zywoo left up alone, and he's only getting tagged from every single corner. Hampus trapped, but yeah, he's unleashed in.
However, this double flank from Vitality is also coming in. So we've got flanks on flank. Ooh. And while all this has happened, Hampus goes, guys, I've cleared B. I looked into the site and there was no one there. Well, they try and go back, but in doing so, they run into these players that had pushed. Now, the reason they were going to be is with Hampus so deep in the backline, he was going to cut down the...
That is the right call for Hampus. It might look on the outside like, wow, why didn't he go for that? What's going on? But Vitality...
He departed, and then, you know, then you're left struggling to find the player. No, you made the decision for it to go this way. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we get a good look from NIP, and in this round, they get traded left and right early on, but the advantage now lies with Team Vitality. It's going to be meandering up through short side, and he gets brought down, finished off. zywoo onto a second in this round, despite...
Before he gets a chance, zywoo, quick move out of the boost, and Fox can get a flash his teammate up, but he goes towards short, and that's where the bomb is. Does get away with his gun, but it's a lot of that was that crow.
Yeah, I know. But also the other guys, you know, they're proficient with them as well. And I feel like, you know, you've learned your lessons from Lecro. You've watched him enough times with the Deagle. Ooh. Are they going to spot the man hidden up here on the railing? Red, he saw his back there. They've also seen his elbow. They've had a few chances to see it, but it just dawns on them too late. A nice spray from Nork makes this doable. But shox is going to keep it in favor of NIP. They were all 16-14, which is pretty interesting to think that, you know, your Vitality, and you are winning. He's a bit of a smooth operator, is Nork. He gets all the way into B, and shox is not ready for a man so deep. So Nork now opening up this B site destruction. That Molotov from his teammate has now made noise, and they knew he was close. However, Nork just domes the man in CT. It's still a 2-on-2. It's still doable for Team Vitality, but Rez holding down this close position is going to be such a nuisance to deal with. zywoo will offer up the kill, and now just Hampus, the new boy yet to find. Time ticking away from zywoo, but he will deal with it.
So good.
And the defuse come.
Yeah, it's a problem that Vitality can't commit again, or it could be worse than the last. Twist trading on ramp. zywoo is here to stay, and he's here to play. He's got two, falling back finally, leaving Hampus in a clutch that's just not meant to be.
Nail this kill with the AWP. You can't just spam it, right? So he now has to fall out of this back left position. He's got support from teammates on rotation. RPK and shox just going to mop it all up.
This is what the 5th time these two teams have played in 2020. It was the opening game of Kato. We had it in the Pro League. We had it in Road to Rio, and even in the playoffs of Road to Rio. And it's been back and forth every time. Vitality won the first two. NIP then picked up a series. Vitality took a series, but it's always competitive. Now we're seeing it against NIP. We're struggling to field two-side rounds, typically where you should be able to field a lot of rounds on this map. Or likes to elude really all logic. Nork's been dropped. There's the bomb below B. Main storyline up towards A, where he meets the Dragons.
They are spitting straight fire down from
Masters. In the few games we've seen from Vitality, he is a lot more confident. He is making plays. He is making decisions. We saw him on a flank here early in this game, coming through ladder. Mold this player in such a great way in such a short time. And there's so much more that he can learn.
I want to pick up this point in just a moment, Hugo, but for now, we're going to watch shox with a bit of a masterclass down here at B. He's just staying alive and being a nuisance, and then gets helped out by Apex. For this NIP squad, Rez, the first, does deal with zywoo, but he gets brought down low. It is going to get finished off by Ape
there in case as a, you know, security to fall back on. 10-2 for Vitality. This is a storming CT side, and NIP have had no answers to the problems being presented. Great grenades again. Apex finds another, and that's over towards A right now as the mid play comes through one by one. Nice trade from Rez. Plopsky picks up another.
Weird round. They dodged each other in the smoke. Rez has no idea, and that's Rez gone. And at this point, Rez is like, Plops, that maybe could go their way. is that for NIP, we've seen them make this round, this exact round almost work before.
Okay.
However, you didn't have a man named zywoo doing deeds like that to you this time around. So let's see if NIP can hold on. They will dig down zywoo. They get thrown over to this site. Twist trying to offer something up with his deagle. And NIP, have they ever thought about not buying rifles and just playing with the deags? Because this is very doable. Shox though with a nice tap. And he might end up getting the kills, but no time to get the defuse. A great round from Shox. Oh, Twist is getting flashed through this smoke. And he blindsides not one, but maybe two. Oh no, it doesn't happen. Masuta bailing out his IGL, saving Apex's life, and now they're going to boost Masuta up. So NIP, mate, you thought you saw the last of this guy? Nope. Oh, yeah, you did. No, actually,
no stick here, but it might have been a good idea for Vitality with time ticking away. They're going to spam it. Shox gets a kill. RBK follows up. Apex needs to get on that bomb, but he's too pushed on the short side. Hampus getting flanked. It's just enough time for Vitality to lock in a 12th round. Haven't checked it yet. NIP have drawn these players into this position with the air of safety. That is not the reality. Hampus with one, trying to double. Rez steals it away, but here's the B play. Here's the bomb committing into the one-man hold in the site. Apex is dead in middle, and things are falling apart for Vitality. They need these kills or a plant.
Plopsky's got the info that the B play is coming in. zywoo getting traded immediately after that kill, and it's all left on to Shox. He's roasted, he's toasted.
Plopsky does have support from Twist, who's watching mid. He can come in very quick, but Plopsky is already dead in the first peak. No information gain, nothing but a bullet to the brain. And now Twist at the back of the site has got to put up some pain.
Ooh, Twist, first kill does present itself. So he's given this 3-on-3 back over to NIP. A chance, but the nades, the mollies, they catch him as he tries to get out through the door, and it hits him on the way out. Hampus now and Rez. Oh, now just Rez. 1v3 has got it back into a 1v2, but it's undoable with Masuta.
I'm going to be doing that for the rest of my life, and most other teams will too. So, yeah, kind of giving it all away there in a 14-5 scoreline. That's a shame, but maybe they can start to pull things back in this round. 5-on-3, immediately traded by zywoo, but still NIP up by 1.
And now they can't even make the argument that they're saving strats for the major. They're not. Nork looking in through the site. It is a man advantage for NIP. Hampus here, get a deal with Apex, hopping down, trying to get another fight at short side, and zywoo will offer himself up, gets chunked down shortly thereafter. Masuta in a 1v4. Lots of work to do, and really not much to get it done with. 20 seconds left on this clock, and an AWP wide swinging him.
Vitality is great. Lucas spotted the head of Apex. It's a hard shot to hit, though. He doesn't care, and he will take him down through the smoke. Hampus with 1, stops the bomb with 2, and this round might be NIP's after all, but I speak too soon. Shox with a double, and a smoke on the molly. zywoo has 10 seconds to pun. He's being covered by the util. Shox has the cross, 3 kills to his name. zywoo tries to back up with the AWP, but NIP are hounding him down.
Ooh, Plopsky delivering that kill, and now zywoo is to finish. Once Shox started, 1v2, they tap the bomb, they are sticking it. zywoo in the smoke, and he's looking for this man. Does deal with them both! zywoo and Shoxy with a stellar round of Counter-Strike.
Made a bit of a read. They think that Vitality want to end this with a quick B play, and they might just be right. There's 2 players here, but the bomb is on A side. Wallbang and the Deagle finding success. Fair enough, respect. All a personal preference, zywoo. Amount of HE grenades and mollies available for NIP. It's a quick fake. Shox is looking for a kill, but the Deagle is on his position. Rez with 1, jumps up. Masuta could catch him off guard, but now he's getting pressure from the CT spawn. Masuta can't go wide. There's a man in the elevator, and he realizes the hard way. zywoo do not count him out.
Yeah, 2 of these players are low, but the Deags are in. Man,
I think Nell said that, and they even mentioned that they were looking at Electro as well. DK said that, so yeah, that's kind of crazy the amount of in-game leaders.
I think they ended with Snappy.
Yeah, they did get Snappy. And so, what does that mean for the Tigers roster, Harry? That's what we're all wondering.
Yeah, that's very true. But Hugh Gaming on these players. Now, Nork is luckily enough going to deliver the information that they're in mid, and he might just deliver them around. He's doubled up, left it all on zywoo. zywoo does win out the head-to-head. Patient zywoo. I anticipate this is a B player. Goes back to the right side and closes it out. I don't know how, but he's done it. And Vitality.
Only a couple bullets have been fired thus far. It's going to be Rez trying to get hyper-aggressive right here, and he's trying to find some heads to tap on. He's not going to be alone. Looks like Nip want to get in the fight fast, cognizant of the idea that someone could be coming out middle. zywoo out around Rez, doing all that he can here from long, and they've stacked up. They have actually kind of come together here and taking this site. Just shox at a 1v3. The defuse should come through no problem. And that's going to be Hampus picking it up. So everything that we've said, or
Come around with 3 AKs rather, a couple of Deegs, and a quick long take that does find a kill.
yeah, and you got to imagine that pistol round doesn't sit well with Vitality. Look to get right back in the fight, and so far so good. Just 2 players alive in Hampus and Plopsky.
Neither are Vitality. They're going to hang around the A site, say it again.
Preach, Hugo. Let him know how you really feel. RPK's trying to do just that. He finds himself out the blue bin, but a little bit of help from Mazuda. It's going to go a long way. The spray is going in the way of Vitality, and that's 3 players out of the running. Easy. Make it 4. Just knock. And don't you worry.
And they are chasing this scout down. They know he's got nothing to do and nothing to do it with. zywoo's going to find it eventually. No util, no flashes, no anything. They're just going to throw bodies at the problem. North, he's on the corner, baited in by zywoo on the ramp. They get 1. And Hampus here in the pit, still alive and kicking ramp side. RPK lurks out middle for a kill, and shox tries to back off with the bomb to join his teammate, knowing both players are on A, but he gets caught. Should have committed, leaving RPK in a clutch.
All right, RPK, let's see what you've got. He's got the Molotov. The bomb has been planted, but that will flush some players out of the site. Unlikely, though.
Really good. NIP, though, looking good on this map, right? Like, they don't play it, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. shox got out long, they didn't realize. Twist finds a pick, but shox does trade, and zywoo's AWP has found another. Rez is here, Twist is not, and oh my, it's a bloodbath at long. 4 CTs dying. That is the key, right? It's like you know, when you're losing, when you're winning, whenever. Yeah, I know, right?
And how this is the underclassmen finally getting to that senior level. And speaking of getting to that level, it's a long push here that proves to be fatal. Plopsky and Rez fall. Knock is the only one that's finding some frags and success in this round at this point. He's also the only one alive. He's got 2 kills to his name, and that's the bomb down in upper. They shouldn't have a problem clearing him out unless they all line up 3 deep in the door.
Ooh.
But here's shox. He's deep. No, it doesn't. For Apex, the fire doesn't feel good either. He tries to Molotov it off. Instead, he's going to go for the fight. He's getting 1. He's given 1, rather. That's knock. And now Rez with the response. He's kept this one honest. He's kept it even. 4v4.
Vitality has just done this all game long. They hit long, they get a kill, and then they just rush B. And there's only ever 1 man here. Again, it's Hampus. What RPK? That was through the window. That wasn't the jumping player in the door. He does save his teammate, and shox shuts down another in the spawn.
We can hang out around here. I know I would be suspect of that position, and so is RPK.
Jesus.
That is a rather unfortunate turn of events for
in Cat this time to try and deny that info, especially up against full guns. So that they do. It's a drop into CT, it's a fake, and a hit towards B, but Plopsky's pushed in the tunnel. He's denied that aggression. Hampus finds 1 with his AWP. Needs to double down here. There's a player close, but zywoo overwhelms him with a Tech 9, and 1 more shot for zywoo. He won't stop. 2 on 2. The bomb's dropped, and so is Apex, but zywoo trades as he often does, and now that leaves him in the clutch.
zywoo lets Rez into the site. Here's the bomb get tapped, and that's going to be enough to check it. An easy 1 bullet and an easy 1 click. zywoo from Nip is playing close mid doors. zywoo's going to assume the angle and hit the shot. That is such a narrow angle twist. None the wiser. Here comes the cat play, and the swing is there. Apex is able to pick up 2. Vitality really starting to run away with it at this point. Just knocking Plopsky on Deagles.
Patience for NIP, but
even more so for Vitality.
not even going to really reward them, is it? Because waiting for Vitality to walk around the corner and shoot you in the... Not wanting to give away too much. Nork flanking is being held, but he will get away with a kill. Nice spot for Nork, finding Apex. Will he be ready for shox, though, for the trade? Yes. Double down for Nork. Rez up on the catwalk. This is a good round for NIP, and it's not stopping, but as I say that, it stops. Nork gets dropped, and RBK finds a timing out middle. I think he heard the scope of Twist. He perfectly peeks that position. Hampus striking dark. Oh, but he makes a quick switch. Luckily, he doesn't punish him. He'll punish RBK, but he takes down Plopsky right before he dies.
Now Hampus and Rez hold on to what little hope is left in this half for Nip. And actually, with that swing, Hampus is able to take down Mazuda easily, so that's going to help the war effort quite a bit. zywoo, 1v2. Now, if you're Nip, you are a little scared. He's got the bomb, he's got a Molotov, a flash, and he's going to walk right through the smoke with his Tech 9 out. Hampus, he knew a little bit better. He knew something was funky.
classic Dust 2 gameplay here. This is so nice to watch the Vitality. And there's a... Oh my...
Peace out. No.
There's a reason that NIP have not played this map since November last year. And when they did play it last year, they lost it the last 5 times they played it. So, yeah, NIP, maybe keep this one out of the map pool for now. Yeah, oh dear, Plopsky, he's in a bit of a clutch here. He's in a bit of a situation, a sticky one at that. The smoke on the molly actually provides him a bit of leeway as he rushes up the catwalk in a 1-on-5, but only finds 3 before he's dropped.
It's like I'm here with just Harry, not to be confused with another Harry.
Yeah, that happens all the time, more often than you'd think, Trace. RPK in this round, no one's getting him confused with anything other than the tank he is as he shuts down this long push. Masuta now, they have gotten into B and a little bit deeper than he was ready for, but Apex and Masuta get it back under control. And with this pistol round not going the way of NIP, any hope of the comeback might go out of the window. Let's see if these Glocks can do anything. I mean, they probably can't, being real. Let's see, shox. This is just the Modown moment. No, he actually gets Glocked down from the tunnels. Masuta now, as 2 players tag down low, courtesy of shox, and he's got the whole round under wraps. Might be able to go and grab this M4.
Point of contest. He's hanging around the elbow. He gets ahead of the smoke. Now this is going to be the lineup in the Modown. You would think that so many more players were vulnerable right there. zywoo's only good for 1, but it's shox playing from Goose. He should have to drop on at least 2, and he does. Hampus was low. He makes it look easy. Plopsky now in a 1-on-2. Just under half health. Tries to find the first frag. The first skirmish he takes. Just not gone his way. They're not giving him the fights that he wants. Plopsky now forced to fight this rather than go for a plant. And really, it's Vitality that just step on the pain. It's
maybe we see improvements, but in this round, it's a fast B play, Trace. We've got to see if they can stand the test of time at the B site for Vitality. And it's looking okay. shox has been able to keep it in their advantage, and he will drop the bomb.
Yeah, he will. Not good times at the B site for Nip. Knock on a scout, does get a leg shot off onto Apex, but that puts Vitality up to map and series
round. They don't have lower tunnels, they don't have mid, they've got a player at long, they've got guys on cats, they've got to go, they've got to commit, and into Apex they go! He shuts down pretty much everybody. Hampus is able to get that trade at the very, very least, but he's left up in a 1v3. No fights given to him yet, and Vitality, they're going to swing this all together. He gets dropped, and that's it. Team Vitality, we don't even need to show the defuse. Do you want to know why? Because they had it. That's how easy...